Welcome to Let Us Farm page. My name is Emily from Noel Oge of Let Us Farm. So today you are welcome to Let Us Farm. We will be discussing today a topic I've done before, but for some certain reasons I need to revisit this topic so that we understand it very well. So in this topic it is asking what can make your catfishes very big? This is a great challenge and a big worry to every fish farmer because everybody wants to come out with catfishes that are very big to make very big profits. So before we go for that, in this place, what we do if you are seeing me for the first time, we discuss practical knowledge and find solutions to solving our different agri problems. So if you have any challenge in your farm, all you need to do is do a 2 to 3 minutes video and send to me. Then if you have anything that is urgent, you can always chat me on my WhatsApp line. Drop any message that you have for me on this comment section and I will pick it going forward. Remember, we are not charging you for any of these services. All we do here is we try to discuss our practical solutions in the farm to solving other people's different challenges. And by the grace of God, everybody that have applied what we've been discussing here have had great success. So going forward, don't be left out. Don't stay and be assuming and then keep making the same mistakes every time. Farming is about practical knowledge, and in this practical knowledge, you make good outcome. So I'll be right back to discuss this. Welcome back. So you saw the big fishes. I just decided to show a small clip. Yeah, you may have seen this clip before from me. Now, the reason why I showed that clip is that for you to understand that big fishes are very possible. Right. So now, if you may be wondering, many people always say that in earthen pond and using personal feed, you will always have very big fishes. But the truth about the matter is that this statement is not always correct. If you do the wrong thing and apply any magic you want, you won't get this result. Now, if you manage to get this result, you won't make money from this result. Let me break this down. So, what happens is this: most people that are on eating pond and use their personal feed, they now see that some of the fishes inside their personal feed become so big, and they believe that is the secret formula they are using that brings this result. But that's not correct. So what happens is this: those feed that you blend, that you actually give your fish, that makes them to look that big, sometimes it is people that sell this feed to you. What happens is that there is an ingredient that is used in this feed that makes fishes to be big, but unfortunately it doesn't have a corresponding weight gain to fish. And this particular ingredient is called methionine. Now, what happens is that if you are supposed to use 0.03% of your methionine on a 15 kg feed production, when people want to play smart, what they do is that they increase this 0.03 to about 30%. Methionine is like a yeast component. So what it does is like is a fattener, but it doesn't have a weight correspondent. And remember, your fishes are sold by weight. So you may have seen this. And the funny thing is that by the time your fishes, because it's not all your fishes that will be able to eat, due to the fact that when you put this feed that you manufactured locally in the pond, they go down and dissolve. So the few that will eat it, you will now see they will be so big. Then when you put them on a scale, they weigh nothing. And once they weigh nothing, your customers will leave you. And this will make you to have lost everything. Okay, I give a practical example. There was once a woman that contacted me after watching my videos. So she told me that something happened to her and she lost money. She actually brought a consultant in the farm to help her manage the farm. So this consultant was like, leave all this feed. They are too expensive. Just pay me my normal consultancy money and I will make sure that I get you a cheaper quality feed. It sounds like a good bargain, right? So imagine a feed you are buying for about 12,000 and somebody is giving it to you at 6,000. What a discount. So even after paying the consultant, you make a hell of money, right? Okay. So now what happens is that this consultant keep feeding the fish with this feed that he brought. And at the selling time, the woman was already calculating that, wow, I have made so much money looking at my pond. So she was already promising the consultant that, don't worry, after this, we will settle you, we will do this, we will do that. Now, when the customers came to buy, there was a big complaint. Fishes that your eyesight is telling you that these fishes are weighing 3 kg, when they put it on scale, is struggling to weigh more than 500 grams. The woman told me that instantly many customers started leaving. Even those that offered to buy, they will be pricing it below the 500 grams that is weighing. And she was confused that what is going on? Is it like there is a kind of voodoo here that is giving her a different thing on what is happening? The first day she refused to sell. But as time goes on, the things are still the same. Even the fishes started dying. So what she did was to start selling and appealing to people to buy, because at that point she doesn't understand what's going on. So I told her that the secret of what happened to you was in the methionine used in preparing the feed. So what happens is that the methionine blows up your fish. Then during buy, when the buyers put it on scale and it doesn't weigh corresponding to the size, they refuse. Because when they buy it and take it to supply, the people that will buy from them, when they want to cook it, the fish will shrink. So meaning that this maybe restaurants or hoteliers cannot be able to sell at the price they're supposed to sell. So what happens is that it backfires on those buyers. So those buyers doesn't want to compromise because it will spoil their business. So now what happens is that you who has spent the money doing all these things will still be the one to lose. If you watch this scenario, you will discover that it's time, energy, money wasted. What is the benefit? Nothing. So do not be tempted by saying that local feed actually makes your fish to blow up. That's not correct. If you want to achieve similar size like I showed, it is very simple. All you need to do is to concentrate one on your spacing in the pond. When you get your spacing in the pond very correct, you get your good fishes stocked. You feed them very well with good feed. I'm not talking about manipulated feed. Don't manipulate your feed. It will come back to haunt. The problem is that many people don't like hearing the truth. But unfortunately, no matter how you run away from it, it will come back to haunt. So do not use a manipulated feed. When feed is being sold at a certain price and somebody gives you half the price, try to find out what is the secret of this half the price. Ingredients are the same everywhere. So it is not possible that 10 companies are selling feed at a certain range and one single company is giving you same feed at half the price. Intelligence will tell you that there is something wrong. But because we are looking for a situation to make excess profit, we miss these red flags. So when you get your feed right and you feed your fishes very well, your management of the pond by changing water as at when due reduces the infection and sicknesses, your fishes will come out very big. If you are having challenges on feeding the fishes because maybe you believe you cannot be able to meet up, why must you carry big fishes? You want to tell people I'm a fish farmer, I have 10,000 fishes, but you cannot feed 500. It is penny wise, pound foolish. There is absolutely no reason for this. No reason at all. Because at the end of the day, you will waste your time. So, in the best bet for you to achieve this type of very big fishes, all you need to do is, like I said, make sure you have a very good pond. Make sure you have a very good stock in the pond. Make sure you feed very, very well. My results are there. That is what I do. So when you feed very, very well, you can always ask what will be the projection of your feeding. I will always give you that estimate. Feed very, very well, and then manage your pond very well to achieve success without recording much mortalities. Remember, people always ask, what do you do so that your fishes will not die at all? It is not possible for you to raise fish for one not to die. Because anywhere there is life, there must be death. Always have this in mind. And the standard is that whenever you buy fish, just write off 4%. Sometimes it can go up more than that, but it shouldn't exceed 10%. Just always have this in mind. And you will know that, yes, I'm going to lose fish, but this is my projection for the loss. So if you do all these things, you must come out blazing. So these are the secrets to achieving this type of very big fish. The secret lies with you. So if you do the right thing, you will surely come out well. Don't be tempted or using meteolin. Meteolin is meant to boost your fish, but we have standard ranges of meteolin. Most times, your meteolin addition in feed production is not up to 1%. But when people want to use shortcut, what they do is that they increase this percentage. So sometimes it may be 30%, some use 50%, and that's a very big problem. Once this happens, the disaster will wait for you during your sales. What will you gain? That selling, you lose money instead of gaining money from your production. Is there anything I have said now that you don't still get, you don't still understand, and you wish to know more? Kindly drop that at the comment section. Then, is there any topic you want me to come and address? Also, use the comment section, and I promise you, I will do that with time. So, until I come your way next time, my name is Emily Fowell Oge of Let Us Farm. Keep farming, it's a way of life.
Hey y'all, come look at this.